What's up, guys? Today on People Now.
Every English actor I knew and admired was getting a chance to be in J.K. Rowling's world.
Harry Potter fans, get excited.
We've got the stars from Fantastic Beasts. Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
La, 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 la. Lori Loughlin and her daughter stop by to spread some Christmas cheer.
Sylvester Stallone celebrates his 3 dazzling Golden Globes girls.
Plus,
I feel my sexiest, I guess, when the wifey is, really close by, you know?
are you ready for people's sexiest man alive issue?
These guys are.
Salsa, merengue, bachata, all day long.
Ladies love a man who can dance. And I can't, and it's always been a problem. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Welcome to People Now. It's great to see you. We're streaming live. Here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Watch this.
It was completely by chance and kind of amazing. I literally hike that trail almost every day. So this was sort of incredible to just randomly run into Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton 2 days after the election.
Yeah, what are the odds you decide to go for a walk because you have some post-election blues, and then all of a sudden you run into Hillary and Bill Clinton? Well, that is exactly what happened to Margot Gerster, and she called into CNN's Out Front with Aaron Burnett Thursday night to share her story. Listen to this.
She was very gracious, and she hugged me, and she couldn't have been any nicer. She was very warm, and, she asked me about my daughter, obviously, and, where I was from, and it was just very pleasant. Nothing too serious. She was taking a nice peaceful hike through the woods. I don't think she wanted to talk, serious politics.
During the interview, Burnett also asked Margot how Clinton seemed like she was doing one day after losing in the presidential election. Here's what Margot had to say.
Honestly, I think she seemed as well as anybody could be expected after, such a crazy experience. I can't speak for how she was feeling on the inside, but she couldn't have seemed any nicer or, kinder and gracious to me. I think it was a very dark day for a lot of people yesterday. So this was a very, hopeful, encouraging moment for me, and that's really why I posted the picture at all.
Margot revealed that she actually first recognized Bill Clinton, who apparently took this photo, before she recognized Hillary. Listen to this.
I think I recognized him first before her. And once I realized it was her, I think my face was just awkward, huge, grinning smile, oh my God, like fangirling almost. It was pretty hilarious.
I'm a female. I am a female. I am mixed race. I am mixed race. I am a child. I am a child. And I cannot vote. And I cannot vote. But that will not stop me. But that will not stop me. From getting heard. From getting heard. Love is love. Love is love. And love trumps hate. And love trumps hate.
Well, that little girl is letting the world know that no one is too small to let their voice be heard. The powerful message was delivered at a rally in Austin, Texas, Wednesday night, where crowds were protesting President-elect Donald Trump, just one of the many rallies happening around the nation. Brittany McKinney, a student at Liberty Hill High School, captured the entire speech on video and said the girl was truly an inspiration and that her words moved everyone there. Now, President-elect Trump shared his opinions on the ongoing protests Thursday night, first tweeting a little after 6 p.m. saying, just had a very open and successful presidential election. Now professional protesters incited by the media are protesting. Very unfair. And he then followed that tweet up at 3:14 this morning saying, love the fact that the small groups of protesters last night have passion for our great country. We will all come together and be proud. Now, he had only positive things to say about his and Melania's visit with the Obamas earlier on Thursday. Trump tweeted, a fantastic day in D.C. Met with President Obama for first time. Really good meeting. Great chemistry. Melania liked Mrs. O a lot. Here's what President Obama had to say about that meeting.
And most of all, I want to emphasize to you, Mr. President-elect, that we now are going to want to do everything we can to help you succeed, because if you succeed, then the country succeeds.
President Obama and Trump met for 90 minutes in private before addressing the press. Trump had this to say about that meeting.
I very much look forward to dealing with the president in the future, including counsel. He explained some of the difficulties, some of the high-flying assets, and some of the really great things that have been achieved. So, Mr. President, it was a great honor being with you, and I look forward to being with you many, many more times in the future. Thank you, sir.
During President Obama and President-elect Trump's meeting, Michelle Obama continued a White House tradition by hosting incoming First Lady Melania Trump for tea. It was the first time the two had met, and during the meeting, they discussed raising kids in the White House and toured the executive residence. And an interesting side note, when the Trumps move into the White House in January, their 10-year-old son Barron will be the first son of a president to live there in over 50 years. Since JFK Jr., only daughters of presidents have lived in the White House. Moving on to this week's past presidential election was one for the record books, no doubt about it, and it had everyone talking. I spoke with Lori Loughlin, who revealed to me her thoughts on how her Fuller House co-star Candace Cameron Bure handled things covering the election on The View. Take a look.
I read a bit about it yesterday on my Twitter feed, and haven't had a chance, but I am going to definitely Google it and watch it. And I heard that she did handle herself very well, and she is representing one voice, and obviously there are other opinions at that table, and she sort of is a standalone. And but I think that, listen, Candace is a great girl. She's got a great heart. She's very intelligent, and I think she always handles herself with grace and class and intelligence.
Yeah, and it's kind of scary to step into that arena and kind of put yourself out there, right? In a very passionate show like that.
I think so too, and I think especially when going into that, maybe you might be the target, as in the past, it seems to have happened to other hosts on that show. But I think Candace is, I think she's very special in the way she handles herself. I think she's really comes out on top.
Moving on to this, ladies and gentlemen, the countdown is on for the reveal of our sexiest man alive, and don't worry, it is just days away. We don't know exactly who it is yet. It's not me. Surprise. And even though I've campaigned for it around here for about a year, what better way to get ready than to hit the streets and ask men of all ages what makes them feel the sexiest? Who knows, maybe one of these guys will be on the cover someday. Watch this.
When do you feel the sexiest these days?
After sex. I feel the sexiest every time I look at my wife.
It's when I'm with the girl and she's really, interested in me. I mean, that's the most beautiful attraction there is there.
When I'm dressed, when I'm confident, when I'm, going out on a date.
I mean, I shouldn't talk too loud, but interacting with women here.
When do you feel sexiest?
Dude, I just always feel sexy, I think.
Good outfit, good smile, being in a good mood.
Yeah, positivity.
Yeah.
It's right after the gym.
Oh. Yeah, you're swole, you're sweaty.
When I don't think I'm sexy, but someone else tells me that they appreciate me and I'm able to get, a good sense from them.
Honestly, when girls tell you that you're sexy, that's definitely the answer right there.
Definitely when I'm dancing or karaoke, that's always a good one.
Usually after a couple of beers, confidence level goes up.
When I'm in a suit,
I feel my sexiest, I guess, when the wifey is, really close by, So telling me, whispering in my ears, stuff like that.
Dancing salsa. Salsa, merengue, bachata. Oh, all day long, yeah, all day.
Do you like a man who can dance?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute. Some blunt answers in the beginning there, which I love.
It starts out like super, dancing, all this stuff. But then when you get married, like, my wife thinks nothing's more sexy than a man who does the dishes. And,
okay.
Or takes out the trash. It's like, if I do that, forget about it.
Forget about it.
And take out the trash, guys. It's so easy.
So
Stop
sexy.
trying so hard. Andrea, even more trending news
I
for
do.
us.
We have baby news. Watch this.
Look at your Kris Jenner haircut.
That's the adorable dream. Renee Kardashian, Blac Chyna, and Rob Kardashian welcomed their baby girl early Thursday morning. And in Blac Chyna's Instagram post, her dad thinks she is already rocking a Kris Jenner haircut. The ecstatic father posted a picture of his baby girl on Instagram saying, "Today was amazing. I am so lucky. Thank you, Blac Chyna, for having our baby and being so strong. I love you so much and can't wait to see her get older day by day with you, Chai." So how did Rob and Blac Chyna come up with their name for their baby girl? Well, according to a source, the couple agreed on the name Dream long before Blac Chyna gave birth. A source tells people Rob and Chyna had the name Dream for a long time. They named her Dream because they've always said she's a dream come true. The baby isn't even a day old and she already closely resembles her dad, Rob Kardashian. A source close to the new parents says Dream is the spitting image of Rob. She looks exactly like him and Rob is thrilled. She's like his mini-me. Rob even followed up his first Instagram post with a picture comparing his daughter to his own father, saying, "She's an exact copy. Pop sent us an angel. It's truly a blessing. He's happier than anyone on this day." Well, Rob wasn't the only one thrilled with the newest Kardashian. Kylie Jenner tweeted, "I can't stop looking at her. Congrats, Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna. She's so beyond beautiful, a dream." New aunt Khloe said, "My new niece is absolutely stunning. So thankful I was able to land in time to witness this miracle happen. Praise God." Kourtney tweeted, "Feeling joyful and blessed to meet my little angel niece this morning. Dream come true." And baby Dream already had a visitor. Amber Rose posted this pic of herself holding the new Kardashian, captioning the photo, "A dream come true." Well, Dream Renee Kardashian's birth will be featured in an hour-long Rob and Chyna baby special airing December 18th on E! All right, moving on to this. Emily Estefan has broken into the music scene with her unique sound and bold tunes. Her new single, Rains Every Night, is out now, and her debut album, Take Whatever You Want, is set for release February 3rd, 2017. But when Emily stopped by the People Now studios, I wanted to know if she would ever collaborate with her mom, Gloria. Check it out. Are there any plans to ever, record a song, a duet with your mom?
I would love to. I mean, we write a lot together, and some of the first stuff that I ever did was with her, like production, and she would do the lyrics. And I sing with her. I've sang with her a couple times in concert, some duets, but I would love to do like a full length with her later. I think that would be dope. She's still, she's working on her stuff. She has a really cool album coming soon, and I got my stuff, but we always love to jam, so yeah, hopefully.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
Fa la 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 la.
Yes!
'Tis the season to be jolly.
Fa la 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 la.
Don we
Oh.
now
Oh
my God!
That-
You're
still going. You gotta stop. We gotta. It's very difficult to stop that once it starts. And I know it isn't even Thanksgiving, but it's never too early for Christmas carols and those holiday TV movies that we all love to watch. I just sat down with Lori Loughlin and her daughter Bella Januli, who are both starring in Every Christmas Has a Story that premieres Saturday, November 12th on Hallmark Channel. And it's our Toyota People Pick of the Day. So why do people love these movies so much? Well, Lori and Bella have the answer. Check it out.
I think there's something for everyone. I think there's something like 80 million people are tuning into the Hallmark Channel during Countdown for Christmas.
It's unbelievable. What is it that made you guys want to work together in this kind of thing? Was it just kind of like the opportunity presented itself?
Well, the opportunity did present itself, and it was Bella's first acting job ever, and I thought, wow, how special for me to be a part of that.
Bella, so take me into that, working with your mom in this environment. So you're going home, she's there, you go to work, she's there.
It was very fun.
Yeah.
I spent a month straight with you.
Yep, a month straight.
Which was actually a lot
All
of fun.
day, every day.
Actually, my husband said to me, he said, you know what? He said, when will you ever get to be with her and spend that kind of time with her again? So often they live in the same house, but they're teenagers, they're out the door. Once they get a car, like they're gone.
One of the crazy things about this story, Every Christmas Has a Story, as it's called, follows your character who's this morning show host, gets caught with the hot mic, right? Which is unbelievably parallel to what happened with Billy Bush and the whole election thing that we've been through. Obviously, you shot this before any of that happened. But isn't that a wild sort of parallel?
How did we know we'd be so timely?
Interesting.
Thankfully, we didn't say anything close to.
No, of course not. Right. There's no ramifications here in the same way.
No.
Yeah.
But I do. It's a hot mic, and I just happened to say to my guest, I don't dislike Christmas, but I'm not really. I'm not a Christmas girl, and that's
Yeah.
That was edgy enough.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. And in the movie, by the way, it's a very big deal.
There's a huge
It is
deal.
the equivalent almost
Huge.
in the
There's
film.
a domino effect.
All right, guys, stay with us. We are taking you inside People Magazine Investigates' new show with 3 things you need to know before you watch this Monday. Plus, we are celebrating Amy Adams' new movie arrival with her killer red carpet looks. It's just 30 seconds away.
This is King Cutie in People. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo. One George will share now that he's a big brother. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
Guys, 5 years ago, Jeremy Irwin and Deborah Bradley lived every parent's worst nightmare when they discovered their 10-month-old daughter, Lisa, was missing from their Kansas City, Missouri home. When the police investigation failed to identify a suspect, Jeremy and Deborah were left under a cloud of scrutiny. People Magazine Investigates, and People senior editor Alicia Dennis is here with 3 things you need to know about the baby Lisa case. Welcome back, Alicia. Good to talk to you.
Yeah.
Let's just dive into that. It's been 5 years now since the disappearance. We still don't know what happened to baby Lisa. Let's start with her parents. We just saw Lisa's mom, Deborah, there, finding out that she had failed the polygraph test. Why did she and her husband fall under so much scrutiny?
Well, I think, first of all, one thing that's important to note is that investigators don't have to be honest with suspects about the results of a lie detector test, that they can use that to get to what they feel is the truth. And when a victim goes missing, investigations focus on those closest to that victim. And in this case, that's the parents.
Okay, so when Jeremy Irwin got home from work the night that Lisa disappeared, he discovered that the family's cell phones had apparently been stolen from the home. Were investigators ever able to track down those cell phones? How did that play out?
You know, it was so strange for them to go in and find a baby missing and then this pile of cell phones missing. And one interesting thing that happened in this case was one of the cell phones was discovered later to have made a call to a drifter who was a suspect in the case for a minute. You'll have to tune in to see what happens with
that. That is really interesting and unlikely maybe turn of events there. We have an age-progressed photo of what baby Lisa may look like today, 5 years after her disappearance. There it is. Where does the investigation stand today?
Well, we interviewed investigators who still hold out hope that it's possible that this little girl could be found. I mean, obviously that's the best case scenario, is that she's alive and that they're gonna bring her home someday. And her parents are working with investigators now, and it's really such a sad thing for them where they continue to buy her birthday presents, they buy her Easter presents and Christmas presents. They have a room for her, and they just are holding on to hope that someday she'll see all this.
Yeah, we all kind of hold out hope that there's a positive ending to this story. Alicia, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you. And for more on the baby Lisa case, make sure to tune in to the newest episode of Investigation Discovery's People Magazine Investigates on Monday, November 14th at 10 p.m. Eastern. Thank you.
This is Jennifer Aniston, who told people her beauty secret. It's called water. This is Julia Roberts, who confessed her $1 million beauty treatment. It's called sleep. This is Courtney, who escapes to the spa. And Michelle, who swears by good lighting. And this is Beyonce, who woke up like this. These are People's insider trading tips to beauty from the world's most beautiful people. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
It's that time again. The stars are on the move, and we're following them in today's edition of Star Treks. Well, surrounded by lots of estrogen. Welcome to Sylvester Stallone's life. The Golden Globes will have triple the dazzle this year thanks to Stallone's 3 daughters, Scarlett, Sistine, and Sophia. The 3 beauties will share the title of Miss Golden Globe for the 2017 awards. This comes after their father took home the Globe last year for Creed. The announcement was made by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association on Thursday. And get this, it's the first time a trio has taken the honor. Stallone's daughters followed the footsteps of other Hollywood children turned stars themselves, such as Laura Dern and Dakota Johnson. Sophia Stallone posted this Instagram photo of her and her sisters saying, "Finally, I can announce that my sisters and I are the official Miss Golden Globes 2017. And the Golden Globes will take place January 7th, 2017.
Her sights and sounds, dreams happy as her day, and laughter, learnt of friends, and gentleness, in hearts at peace, under an English heaven."
That's Prince Harry reciting Robert Brooks' poem, The Soldier, at Britain's solemn remembrance ceremony this morning. Dressed in uniform, the prince joined other servicemen and women at the National Memorial Arboretum for Armistice Day. Prince Harry, along with the rest of Britain, fell silent at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, commemorating the moment that marks the end of combat during World War I. In addition to reciting the poem, Harry also laid the wreath and paid homage to the many men and women who have died in combat since the devastating war, something he especially can relate to given his own 10 years in the British Armed Forces. But the prince's duties are not over just yet. He's set to join Prince William and Princess Kate on Saturday for the Festival of Remembrance, as well as more services on Sunday. All right, guys, moving on to this. It's time to grab those wands. Megastars such as Eddie Redmayne, John Voight, and more celebrated the upcoming release of J.K. Rowling's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them film on Thursday night. The premiere even featured the Harry Potter writer herself, who talked about the similarities between the 2 series. Watch this.
Well, you know, these are things that interest me, full stop. So I think the Potter books were examining human nature. They were examining which means politics, and it means bereavement, and it means the big life issues that you encounter. And of course, it was put in an allegorical way. Well, I'm doing the same with this. You know, it's the same world.
Rowling also gave her thoughts on the 2016 presidential election, saying how the results mirror Britain's Brexit vote.
It's very similar, I think. You know, our countries have been through very parallel processes, to be honest with you, but let's focus on a little fantasy tonight. You know, let's think about happy things.
Yes, speaking of happy things, of course, we cannot forget about our favorite Brit, Eddie Redmayne, who says he is so happy to finally star in a J.K. Rowling film.
It feels like there was a long period there where every English actor I knew and admired was getting a chance to be in J.K. Rowling's world, and after a shoddy audition when I was about 19, I hadn't been called back to audition again, and so I thought I'd missed my opportunity, but when it came around, I was pretty thrilled.
And to top off our star-studded premiere was none other than John Voight himself, who attended the event with some of his grandchildren. Watch this.
Look, I'm able to come with my lovely family here to have this experience. This is the great thing. I stepped into it only very delicately. I only have a little part, and I'm not playing a wizard. I'm playing a muggle, which is really it's a sad thing for the family. We really went into mourning, but it's terrific. It's terrific to be part of it and to get a front row seat at all the way they worked this out. This is sensational stuff.
Fun stuff there, and those are your star tracks for today.
This is Jennifer Lawrence in People. This is Jennifer photobombing Taylor Swift, and Sarah Jessica Parker, and Liam Hemsworth. This is Jared Leto in People, photobombing Anne Hathaway, and Reese sneaking one in on Sophia and Joe. This is Dustin Hoffman, photobombing the dame herself, Judi Dench, proving that while we all love the fashion of the red carpet, it's people who steal the show. People, the details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
So, big week next week. Colin Farrell dishing on why he's not the cool dad to his kids. Plus, Dan Reynolds from Imagine Dragons will be here live in our studio with a big announcement right here.
Yes, thank you so much for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from Rebecca Black. Hey, it is Friday. Woo! Have a great weekend.
See you guys.
Hey, what's up? It's Rebecca Black, and this is One Last Thing. The last song that was stuck in my head, actually, I'm not lying, was a new song that I have coming out. I just got like the finished version, and I was listening to it on my way over here. And yeah, it's been stuck in my head. Feels weird saying that, but it has been. The last TV show I binge watched was a show called Unreal. I am, yes, an avid Bachelor and Bachelorette fan, so I watched Unreal and it is my new favorite show. The last time I laughed so hard I cried was, I think, last week. I actually do this a lot. I just can't help myself but crying. I was on set for a sketch that just came out, and this actress next to me just went off on a rampage of all this improv stuff, and all of us we were sitting at a table and we were all off camera, literally tears coming down our face. We were so funny. It's so cool to be able to work with people like that.